Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Research Fantasy Presents our MLB DFS Pitcher Picks for Friday, August 4th, 2017. August 3rd will forever be known as the day that Parker Bridwell kept me from winning a lot of money. I mean, it's irritating to think about how bad he was able to do in such a good situation after how good he had been. But he was awful. I mean, just bad. And that killed my Beckham, Trout, Upton, Lorenzo, Kane. I forget the rest of the guys, but they had good games. And I finished in the money multiple times, but damn, that always hurts. And that's an interesting thing I'll talk about. I would like you guys to check out the Fantasy Now podcast. It's on iTunes. It's a little bit longer than these videos. It goes about 20 minutes. I'll talk a little bit about what I just said today, so please check that out there. It's on iTunes. I think it's on Stitcher. But yeah, that'll be worth a listen. Anyway, don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. Like to keep these videos short. Let's kick things off with Kyle Freeland. 11-6 fantasy draft, 6,400 FanDuel, 5,800 on DraftKings. Let's get the bad out of the way. This game is in Coors. Freeland has now pitched more innings this year than he did in the minors last year. Now, I don't know how much of a difference that will make, but they've flopped him a little bit into the bullpen. I'm kind of concerned that we might be looking at a 6-inning, 80-pitch cap. Now, I've not read anything about this being the case, and those are two pretty hefty negatives, but to be quite honest with you, he is a great pitcher. I really believe he's going to be, a very, very good pitcher for this Rockies team and wherever else he goes. But the price is just too cheap for me to pass up. Even at 6 innings, 5,800, if he's able to be on his stuff, that's the key. If his stuff is on, I like him a lot tonight. Moving on from there, Brad Peacock, 20,100 fantasy draft, 8,400 FanDuel, 10-3 DraftKings. He's returning from the bullpen because of the fact that there's yet another injury to the Astros pitching staff. He was very good all year. Why they demoted him, I don't quite understand. But he gets a good enough matchup against the Blue Jays. He's a high strikeout potential guy. Actually has the highest K9 on the slate. So I don't mind using him. Finally, Jacob deGrom, 24-8 fantasy draft, 10-5 FanDuel, 12-7 DraftKings. He's been stellar since a couple of weeks before the All-Star game. The Dodgers, yeah, they can be a tough team. They could be a little bit intimidating. But at the same time, I think he's got the juice to pitch around them. He's priced high. But I think that when you have these big 13 to 15 game slates, there's absolutely no shortage of players that you can use in your lineups in terms of value. So I don't think you're going to have an issue if you wanted to rock two higher priced pitchers at all. Once again, Kyle Freeland, Brad Peacock, Jacob deGrom. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Check us out at researchfantasy.com. Like us on Facebook at Research Fantasy. Follow us on Twitter at Research and Win. And join us again tomorrow.